We're recording. Hello, YouTube. Playing more Paranormasight. Once I get my controller. What is this comic? Claire... one of my favorite article headlines was just... Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 publisher, says the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered Shadow Drop actually benefited the game by drawing attention to quality RPGs that week. That's insane. that is an insane headline. Really funny. Okay, let me switch the scene and fix this. There we go. Can I just move this a little bit, please? Thank you. Okay. Is my controller not gonna work? Please? Please? Fuck my life. Come on? The mouse? Okay. This music makes me feel like I'm about to meet a goblin or perhaps a ghoul on a funky road. No, it really does. It really does. This music is... it does a lot. Let me post the Bluesky post. There we go. I still can't. I know they're called skeets. I know that's what they're called. But man, I still think we can come up with better. I need to start this game, please, so I can get out of here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that one's a winner. I said the same thing. I think it's funny. Do I think we should be calling every single post a skeet? No. I don't. I think it's perfect forever. I don't. I think Bluesky was funny. I think that was more charming than skeet. I don't know. It's funny. It's certainly funny. Oh, you know what I never did? I don't think I ever changed the size of my PNG on this screen, did I? No, I'm like super small. Fuck. Huh. Pequeño piano? Yeah, exactly. Hold on. How am I? Oh god. Hold on. Oh, I don't even have like the old dimensions. You know what? We'll eyeball it. Or I can probably just... I don't know. I don't remember the dimensions anymore. This is probably fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I completely forgot. I was going to fix that. And completely escaped my mind. So I was small for a second there. Okay, so last time on this game, a lot happened. How many parts of this have we done? Is this 3? Is this the 3rd time we're doing this? Because if so, last time Okie fucking dies. This is 5. I don't think this is 5. Is it 5? No, it can't be 5. There's no way it's 5. It's 3. Okay. So last time Okie fucking dies. the lady lost her son and is working with a detective. And they're trying to revive her son and also figure out who killed her son. And then we have a detective dude who I made sound like a cafe dude from Persona 5, who has the power to detect lies. And then we also got his partner, whose name I forget, who I made sound like Monokuma, who just kind of vibes with everything really well. Yeah, the investigator's working with Monokuma. That's exactly it. And then we know nothing. The only thing we know about her is I think she's a high school student, and she has some kind of curse we don't know about. I think that pretty much summarizes it. Oh, Detective Dude also worked for a secret division in the police force that revolved around the occult. I think that's also an important thing to remember. And his daughter might be Yoko. We don't know for a fact, but we can assume. Yeah, no, we can't continue with Shigima's storyline yet because we're waiting for something to happen. So we'll see. They're like at a bridge, and they talk a lot about death and murder and serial killers, and yeah, it was a lot. Anyways, let's go to the park. I did not. I'm okay. Here we go. The Hunt for the Curse Bearers Part 2. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Summary of previous events. Tsutsumi and Area. That's his name. Okay. Tsutsumi and Area decide to collect the curse stones as soon as possible before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namigaki and head to their next destination. Alright, let's keep going. Let's head out. Yeah, let's go to the park. Let's go to Midoricho's park. Oh, God. Love Yutaro Namigaki. He is egotistical. Who are we talking with? Oh, God, hold on. Let me drink some water before I do this guy's voice. Hold on. I was hoping he wouldn't be the first one to speak, I'll be honest. I was hoping he wouldn't be the first one. I was hoping it'd be somebody else. For those of you who don't know, I did do a Monokuma voice for this guy. So give me a second. I'm fine with his voice being that. I was just hoping it'd be somebody else, so I didn't have to immediately go into it. Okay. Wow! There. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Who the fuck are you? What? I don't know who you are. Araishi. Are you the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry. This isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? Oh, yeah. The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple of questions. Local history researcher Hideki Araishi. Yeah, can I please read into this guy? Because I don't remember him. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. His recent publication on the rite of resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult, but the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he's receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurokikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. Really cool, dude. Oh, is there more stuff on Namagaki? Did we read this? I don't know if we did. I'll read it again because I don't remember. Chris Echo, foot washing mansion was abandoned. Okay. The young man encountered at Ryogoku Bridge. He doesn't hide the fact that he was a curse bearer. His curse stone was later recovered by Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Yutaro is an elite student at a prestigious university. He lives off the generous allowance he receives from his parents, who are both prominent local figures. Although Yutaro has lived a charmed material life, emotional neglect at home has caused him to develop a spoiled, egotistical streak. The only kindness he knew growing up was from his family's maid, and he still fondly thinks of the plain rice with butter they used to enjoy together. Okay. Let's keep going. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. Jesus. All right, let's think. Hideki Araishi. He says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the Rite of Resurrection than anybody. The fact that he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. He could be a curse bearer. He could be. Oh, Jesus.
Now, Mr. Arishi, what were you doing here at this time of night?
Doing research, of course. Day or night. Information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? The Book of Fates.
Fuck! I thought it was the book, alright? Relax. Relax.
It's the Record of Fates? How rude. Yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. I should have done my research. But it's true that you found some kind of ritual in that book, right? What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken.
Wow, I hate you.
You've spoken maybe like 6 sentences in total, and you've made me hate you. You have no swag, no drip, you have 0 vibes. Let me think. I think we're ready. Okay. What were you doing?
Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection?
Well, yes, that's right.
What exactly were you looking for?
I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Oh my god, I can't stand you. Oh, I think... Okay, whatever, dude. About his research.
Are you doing all this research so you can use the Rite of Resurrection yourself?
You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful.
Huh? So you don't believe in the rite?
Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the right of resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research. Is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me. I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money.
What? But I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit.
I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed. What? What did I just say? The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration.
No way. I can't believe it.
You are surprisingly innocent. Alright, what else you got?
Then what kind of research do you want to be doing?
I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail, or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legends all influence each other. Huh, I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest?
I admit, I am curious.
So that's what you've been doing all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believed that what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. Damn, okay. Man, I can't make fun of that. That's actually interesting. Yeah.
I still think you have no drip, no swag, 0 vibes.
What else? But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Okay. About the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Oh, I'm just looking at him? From appearances, it's hard to imagine this bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. Okay, so what were you doing? Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. I still don't know what you were looking for. Okay, no, we do, because if he is trying to find out more information about the rite of resurrection, then he would probably be looking for curse stones, right? What? Damn it. If you know about that, then Calm down. No need to get so defensive. I'm not gonna show him my stone. Are you fucking nuts? You fucking crazy? What do you mean? We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. Oh. No, that's not true. I almost revealed my hand. I'll say nothing else. Sorry, I'll be taking my leave here. Hey, stop! He's so fast. Sorry, boss. He got away. Oh, well, fuck. Okay. Well, alright. I guess we gotta show it to him then. That's fine. Alright, let's go back. Resume. Yeah, last conversation. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Your drip and your swag. Did you leave it somewhere? What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down. No need to get so defensive. Here, your swag. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A cursed stone. You're a curse bearer. A leaf. It is the evergreen beech, then. Yup. Will you show me yours? This is mine. The ever-burning lantern. Interesting. Oh, so he's the dude who tried to kill Okie then, right? In the first set of chapters? I think, at least. Yeah, in the darkness. I think I'm gonna hide my curse details. I don't know. I don't trust them. I won't mince words. I'd like to confiscate your cursed stone. Excuse me? You may be a policeman, but you have no right to do that. The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or, you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. I call your bluff. The stones could never be used as evidence. If you want it, you'll have to take it by force. I find it hard to imagine that an officer of the law would use a curse on a citizen. You can't touch me, which means I have no reason to continue this conversation. Well, shit. Let me guess, incomplete again? Do I actually have to share my fucking things? God damn it, alright. I know, I fucked up, alright? I get it. Last conversation, do I have to do it all again? What were you doing in that case? It was cursed stones. No, damn it. Show. I still think you have no drip or swag. Yeah, evergreen beach. You show me yours. It's the fucking never burning lantern. Okay, here we go. Reveal. This guy's so picky. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know.
You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law?
That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to.
What is it you want?
The cursed stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours.
Excuse me, but my right.
First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? Ooh, he's lying.
No, of course I haven't. I swear.
I see. Good. Now why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead.
Damn you. I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime?
Am I gonna fail again? Do I have to kill him? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. Yeah, Minor Offenses Act.
Fine. You can have the stone. Here.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Let's see.
Let's look at the stone. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigasui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet, the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of the story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. What? A cursed power kills by disembowelment one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the cursed echo. Jesus. Okay. Resentful memory. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The soba cart on South Warigasui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m. meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor. But the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly, even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. That's a lot!
If you say so. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've got after we solve the case. What do you say?
In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the record of fates.
Sure. Why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones.
But thanks to you, we learned a lot about him. From him.
I wonder. The mysteries and rites are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers, and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least given us a clue about how to beat these curses.
Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you.
I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked.
But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. All right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they might start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stone.
Really? Then he already killed someone with it.
It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search.
Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but, boss. Good to know we could use the Minor Offense Act to arrest people with curse stones. Well, why didn't we do that with Namagaki?
If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest?
Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Oh. We can't continue this. I wonder if we can now continue this? I don't know. Let me drink some water real quick. So there's 9. So there are 9 curse stones then. Which is even more fucked. Because that's a lot more. that's well, I guess not a lot, but that's more than what we knew. Either that or we already knew that I just forgot. We'll start Sakazaki. I thought that was a U. Spirit board. Yako Sakazaki. Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in the classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Jesus fucking Christ. Who's ready to get scared? Have the curses got us yet? Not yet. We're about to mess with a Ouija board in a school, though.
That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako?
I guess so.
Okay, I'm ready.
I gave her a voice, but I don't remember what it was. Because that was like the first part. When we briefly saw her. Okay, female, high school student. She gets something. We know she gets something. Yako. Is it Yako or is it Yako? It's probably Yako. I'm going with Yako. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Senoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Oh my god! Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Jesus. Okay. 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 All right, let's start. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to play anymore. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll put both fingers on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Okay. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us? I think I fucked up. Huh? Just relax. I'll say it again. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. What? Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Oh shit! Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Is it really you? What is my name? Well, I guess it wouldn't necessarily know that. I guess we haven't said our names. That might have been a bad question. I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Yeah, it doesn't know that. Okay. How strange. No. Huh? It told me no? I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. Okay. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. What is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Where are we? Oh, did they say the thing? They fucking said it! Uh-huh. They fucking said the thing, guys, they did the thing! Anyways, yeah, high school, if you can believe it. High school, that's right! The answers don't seem to be very precise. Yeah, is it really you? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? What? What? Huh? It said no? Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you by the Spectre? Still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. They won't know the other questions. Yeah, what is this girl's name? Fine. What is the name of the girl across from me? M-I-O. Mio. That's right. That's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. What? You used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic girl Mio Kurosuzu. Here we go. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Okay, what about spirit friends, though? Have we thought about it? Have we considered it? Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her. Leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. Okay. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I realized there was a period there. I did not say that sentence right. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Alright, now what is my name? I'll ask it again. What is my name? I hate you. I didn't even hesitate this time. Alright, let's then try asking serious questions. Yeah. Just Mio have a yeah, let's ask this one. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff at spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No. Let's not do this. No. Huh, it said no. Guess that just means you don't have a crush on anyone. Whew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Wow! What do you want from me? What was that? Why? Jesus Christ! Why? Why? That actually scared me. I need to drink water. Give me a second. Okay, what was I saying? Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What the fuck? Is it a teacher at our school? No. Aw, no good, huh? Phew. Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. I don't know what voice to do for the other girl, for Mio. I'll have to adapt, I guess, and figure it out. You've got a point. Alright, cause of death. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? No. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Michio Shiraishi, female high school student. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Waragasui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulder and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life. Wading into complexities of Michio's home life kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Okay. Was that talisman found on her? Michio's cause of death. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? Okay. It said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building? No. Huh? She didn't? What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building? No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? Seems like it doesn't know the details. That is certainly a question to ask. Then, how about... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. We want to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is?
No.
Who are you?
I'm the Spectre.
Hello, the Spectre.
Hey.
Hey.
You feel a wet hand. Not sexually, I'm sorry, that sounded scary.
But scary?
It's a scary wet hand, it's not a sexy wet hand.
Oh, I see.
It's supposed to scare you sexually.
But you said it wasn't sexual.
Well, it's not my business what is sexually or not. Well, I mean, like, it kind of is, but, like, it's like, I can't control that, is what I'm saying. So, like, if you're into, like, sopping wet hands...
I'm not.
You're not?
Sopping wet hands?
Yeah, like...
We'll talk about this later.
Whoa. What's wrong? You scared you might feel a little something? You scared you might feel something on an emotional level? Or more? I'm sorry. I just come out here and I start like scaring you.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Did you get scared?
Yeah, I got scared.
Okay. Thank you.
Spectre of the Spirit Board, can I offer you a paper towel?
No. I
No?
wiped them off on piano.
Okay.
I just gotta use your shirt.
Sometimes that's how it is.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I was about to make a comment
Uh-huh.
and that I shouldn't be making. So defiant.
Really cool.
I'm sorry. I can't do this. They're gonna hurt me soon.
You're fine. Spectre of the Spirit
look-
Board, can you buy me dinner first? Really good
I'm
comment.
not doing that to you. I'm doing it to piano. Fuck off.
Relax.
I didn't mean to tell your viewer to fuck off.
Let's take it down a notch.
I'm sorry. I got like protective. I got like territorial. I got territorial over my man.
having to tell you to relax over somebody in chat asking the Spirit Board questions.
What?
No, just telling you. Just the fact that I had to tell you, like, relax, it's okay.
What's happening? I'm not looking at chat. You have to read it to me.
No, just me having to tell you that was really funny.
Oh, okay.
Love triangle with the Spirit Board. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's crazy. I'm the Spectre. By the way.
Sorry.
I don't want a third.
Still laughing at you saying
spirit
fuck
needs
off.
to fuck off. What?
Still laughing at you saying fuck off.
Who did I say that to, by the way?
Willow the Rock in chat.
I'm sorry, Willow the Rock. Bochi the Rock. I will be dealing at the block. It rhymes.
Well, the Rock says it's all good. It was funny.
Okay.
The fuck you came out of nowhere. Really,
Hi.
really funny.
I have to go now. I'm gonna go drink iced tea.
Have fun.
Thank you. DM me.
Okay.
That's me winking.
That's awesome.
Can I play something on the soundboard?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, wow.
Okay. Whatever.
What? Oh, shit!
I'm sorry. I must go.
Okay.
I look away. I start walking away.
Okay. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you. Gregarious.
Really cool. Really, really cool. I almost closed the game. Oh my goodness. Where were we? What were we doing? before the love triangle with the spirit board came into play. Really funny. Okay. I wonder. Oh shit! Huh? Oh Jesus Christ! What is this? Stop! I'm scared, Mio. Calm down. You can't let go before it's over. Ah! The spooky ghost! The spooky ghost! Such a deep sorrow. resentful memories flowing into my mind. Oh, there's so many words. All these words. A love triangle with a spirit board? Kill them. Oh my god, please. Oh, Jesus. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the Curse Echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Okay. 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 That's a good chunk of time. Jesus. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okami mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take the mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omio was giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened even more. No, please someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart.
Jesus.
A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Yeah, I can kill. Yeah, I can hear it. Yup. Okay. Two things to remember. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a suicide. When they continue to press the spirit board for the location of the Rite of Resurrection, a cursed echo suddenly appears. 1 week ago. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that. Michio from Class C, right? No way. Michio? She's been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Did you know the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What? For real? That seems like kind of fishy. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I even heard he's an ex-con if she resists him, he gets mad. That's so scary. No way, I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Jeez. You hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die, too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Jesus. Ahem. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. I don't remember that. I know I gave this dude a voice, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. Sorry, I just started thinking about the spirit board love triangle. I don't know why it popped into my head again. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Yako? Sorry to bug you. It's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nosy. Thanks, Mio. But... thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? I don't know. Rite of Resurrection. I don't know. Yeah, Rite of Resurrection, sure. Hey, Mio. You know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Ariishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into the occult stuff. You know, you got that kind of gloomy look. Jesus. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Hold on, I'm just stretching my neck. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Okay, same line. Alright, Michio. Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that were really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself. How dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. And she would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. The thing you want to ask, is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death, and where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answers to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay. If that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes! Thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark.
File updated!
Notes on Michio Shiraishi. Case notes regarding the suicide of Michio Shiraishi, coming out of high school, class 2C. Body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Waragasui Street. Believed to have fallen off the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Potential motives. The deceased parents have recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for suicide. Okay. Oh, 12 a.m. I'm sure nothing bad happened. Huh? Are you awake, Yakko? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I could tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? In my hand? Whoa! What the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? The Fool's Procession. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks like a little... What the fuck? It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yakko, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them." I see, thank you. Yakko? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yakko, please calm down and listen. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something that we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so, the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh.
I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio. What do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So, I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay.
Okay, about the curse.
What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little. But I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. Sorry. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse stone will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to... are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone. Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse geckos manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Gee, okay, so someone with a lot of power started all of this then. Okay. Watch it be the TV dude. Watch it be him. Watch it be that freak. The Feast of Shadows, a technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the abilities of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense.
That it? Okay.
A Curse Stone's powers can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects only appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day? Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation even though I'm here with you. Okay, where was I? That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. The curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyway, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right.
Jesus. Okay, let me drink some water. So this is probably a bad time, but I have a very big idea what the plot of this game is. That's fine. It's all good. I need more water. Basically, in terms of Spark, if I'm giving you the Spark notes, people have been made aware of this, of the way to basically resurrect people. That's the rite of resurrection. As a result, when midnight strikes in this place, a bunch of people end up getting curse stones, which you see, and each of them has different conditions in order to trigger them. So with Yako, the condition is people need to listen to the sound for 30 seconds, and then you can trigger the curse and kill them. And the reason why that's important is because in order to actually get the rite of resurrection, you need to fill up your stone with soul dregs, and you need to kill people to do that. And specifically, curse bearers give more soul dregs. And basically, that's pretty much all we know. Like the Shadow of Feast or the Feast of Shadows thing, that's a new thing. Didn't know about that. So I'm just learning more as I'm also learning about this plot. Also, there's some weird television dude that talks to us every once in a while. I forgot what his name is. I think he might just be called like the host or something. He's a weirdo. Alright, about the 7 mysteries. Oh, my back. If you want to watch this from the beginning, you can go to the VOD channel, youtube.com/@whereareweperiod. What am I? Oh, this is about the mysteries of Hanjo or whatever, right?
The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could fill your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is a curse to the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers or whatever you called them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Heap! We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible.
Gotcha. So basically, here's your magic murdered charm kid. Go do a crime and resurrect your friend.
Basically, yeah. When you breaking it down, yeah. Okay, about the rite of resurrection.
But, Mio. Yes? If this curse is real, then that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yakko. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger?
Oh my god.
I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yakko. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show it to me for a second? Is there something inside it? No, stop! Yakko? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand, I'm sorry. But you need to give up the rite of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, because we know that something's not completely accurate with the rite of resurrection. Because in the beginning, Okie fills up his resurrection, his in like that other, I guess you could say, timeline. We fill it up with him. He kills a bunch of people and he fills it up. But we then, even when it's filled, we then see him die for no real reason. Not that, like, for a reason that we don't really understand. So yeah, there's something else going on. And then yeah, we learned with Tsutsumi that the cursed stones rub their grudges on the holders. So like they feel an urge to want to actually use the curse.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either.
Jesus Christ! Ah!
Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Mio, are you okay? Hello? Mio? She's not there. What's happening? Where are you?
I'm afraid! I'm so afraid! I don't know where to look! I don't know where to look! I don't know! I actually don't know where to look. I also I can barely see. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm hiding behind my microphone. I don't... Jesus Christ! Ah! Jesus Christ! What are you? Get me out of here, Mio! Mio, where are you? Hey, Echo, I'm here! Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything. I don't want to keep looking around. Not that way, Yakko. Behind you, behind you. Turn around this way. It's pitch black. I have no idea which way I'm facing. Oh, Mio, here you are. Mio, this way. Over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? We also left the fucking spirit board in there, so I guess no more love triangle. Jesus. After Yakko acquires the Curse of the Fool's Possession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Rite of Resurrection. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Get back, foul spirit! Get back! I want nothing to do with you! Get away from me, please! Hey, Mio? What was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there in that classroom. What? Something's moving inside. Well, should we check it out stealthily? That won't get us killed. It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If we could see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. We're gonna die! Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. We're gonna die in here. Oh. Ah. Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonoichi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Oh my, what's going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. I have to kill him. I won't let him get away with this. What? The curse, I could kill him with it. No, Yakko, you can't use the curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it! I don't remember what voice. Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to get out. We have to go before they see us. Kohei Jonoichi. Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yakko and Mio. Kohei was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days. The apple of his parents' eyes, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him, and largely looks down on them all. Jesus. And then we have Hitomi Okuda. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On this rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Jeez.
It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised. You know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Jonoichi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer?
Jesus Christ! Oh no, but we should be careful just in case.
Yako? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back no matter what.
Huh? Why? Did something happen?
Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay?
Okay, go!
Right!
Don't look back, 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 don't look back.
I have to get outside. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and...
I don't know. Oh! What are you doing, miss? Ah! You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is?
Oh, Mr. Ashimiya.
Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night.
Are you evil? Are you evil? Tell me, are you evil?
School janitor. Makoto is the junior at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Okay. Are you my enemy? I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you to be one to act out like this. I'm not acting out.
I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds?
Well, it ain't lit, so it's alright. It's, an accessory. Hey, don't go changing the subject. There's just no letting my guard down with you. So, why are you here so late?
Well, the truth is I forgot something in my classroom.
Again? You sure are a piece of work.
But you don't have nothing with you.
Oh. Wait. You do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I, got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, just wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... Yeah. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuzu. Ah, that transfer student? Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take it for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallway. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. Oh shit, 2 a.m. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. I don't want to take a look. How about me, the player? Should I have to go take a look? Mio, are you there? I don't want to take a look. Can we? Let's all come on. We all close our eyes together. How about we all close our eyes and pretend nothing happened? Oh, that's blood. Huh? You're gonna make me look? Hey. What? Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? It's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with a curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry. The truth is, Oh shit, you're back! It's been a while! My piano, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not. You may try as many times as you like from the event in question. Hi, Mr. TV Man. Hello to you, the viewer. Have you been? Are you scared? Have you been feeling the fear in your soul? Very well. Okay, so something's up with this dude. Yeah, but you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do. What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. Really, yeah, important, and girls have weird taste, and you keep saying the same thing. That's weird. All right, just wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But okay, yeah, go home alone. Oh, right, Mr. Jonichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in Class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said. I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. That's so. The snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big well-lit streets. Something happens, shout fire.
Okay, you worry too much.
Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone.
Yes, you're right.
Maybe I'll finally be able to light my cigarette.
Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road.
Oh, it's that dude.
That's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Arishi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the Rite of Resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? That it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me.
Why is he in the you know I had to do it to him pose? He was, that's true.
Trying to think of which one just tried to kill us. I don't know which one that was. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk here has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest.
Alright. Complete the Yakko branch of chapter 1. This is chapter 1? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, chapter 1? How many chapters are there? Chapter 1. The fuck are you talking about? The prelude took us like a stream in like 30 minutes of part 2. What do you mean chapter 1? How many chapters? I guess we can finally go back here, because I don't think, yeah, that's the only one lit up. Okay, so resume. Oh fuck, I don't know. From the conversation on the bridge. Oh god.
So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Samita River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright.
Oh god. I don't know who this is.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sure, I'll turn around and be scared. Oh, you're new. It is Magical Johnson, it's true.
Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Curse bearers? What's that then? It's someone who's gathering souls for the Rite of Resurrection. You have heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Can you tell me more, Miss... What was your name again? Oh, silly me. It's Ayame Tono.
University student. You are new, we haven't seen you before. Time to think.
She certainly had no reservations telling us about the Rite of Resurrection. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be trouble. She says her name's Ayame. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking around here alone at night. Maybe there's more to it.
Well, she knew about curse bearers, which means she's probably one as well.
There's more to it. There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see? So the best way to collect soul drags is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I get the gist. I got the gist of it. Funny old world we live in, huh? So are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens, no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namagaki, where...
Oh, right, we did. We saw her. No, yeah, we did. We saw her in one of Okie's, I think.
His full name is Yutaro Namagaki. We are, I suppose you could say, partners in crime. Funny way of putting it.
About Yutaro.
So where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that, he's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his cursed stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being top student only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself if you want something done right.
Okay.
He lost it? How did he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly how it happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well... It's strange that you probe into that of all things.
I'm just the curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders.
And why you approached us.
So, anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer? Oh, that. I'm terribly sorry I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions.
Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers?
Great question, and the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones.
And you thought we'd have given them to you?
Just like that? Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you never know until you ask.
You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky.
Oh, goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know?
Okay.
Anyway, you're a curse bearer, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me.
About the rite of resurrection.
So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put it, self-centered? I mean, if you've got a chance to resurrect the dead, it would be a waste to use it on someone that... It would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself.
Wow, Jesus.
Well, until he lost it anyway. But don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Of course, keeping secrets is my business.
My, aren't you dashing?
Sounds like you really have your heart set. Jesus Christ! Sounds like you really have your heart set on this rite. What were you hoping to use it on?
Do you promise you won't laugh?
Cross my heart.
Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. Ahem. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular.
Ukiyo-e, huh? You must be a cultured lady.
Really? Do you think so? Everyone says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible, high-class art form. But that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating? Huh? Yeah, I guess.
She's gonna resurrect George Washington.
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. Oh, yeah, okay. They're so iconic, they're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves. That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work. I've got to admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive. But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of this era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. Hold on. Are you saying... Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses. He wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic? Oh no, nuh-uh. No way this is going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel dizzy just thinking about it. You've got to be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use the Rite of Resurrection to... That's right. I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, that's certainly a novel idea. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Let's see. Katsushika Hokusai. A master ukiyo-e artist, 1760 to 1849, Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Where am I? Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japanisme movement. I don't know how to say that. Japanisme, I guess. Movement, providing inspiration for countless artists across the globe. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes often depicted in ukiyo-e. Although he went by many names in his later years, he took on the title of Gakyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Mad Painter. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. Jeez. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should be going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. Wow, can you... Wow. Person of interest, alright. Female university student. I guess supposedly no curse echo, but who knows. Ayame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namagaki. Her love of Katsushika Hokusai's ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the Rite of Resurrection.
Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students, incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Recently, Ayame has figured out that the older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. She was approached by Yutaro Namagaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being and is beginning to grow bored of the relationship. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, she is dangerous. I think she can be dangerous. That is insane. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. Two, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail it for a while. That's a lot. That's a lot that just happened. Okay. Okay. Haru has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers. And I came home alone. Are we alone though? Are we? Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. Mansion. The old Shigima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years, even after the world didn't touch it. The war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Shigima Residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigima mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. God, no, that's not what I wanted to look at. Surroundings. I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. Alright, entrance. Oh, wait. I don't know. Something feels wrong. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the mockingbird! I forgot about these. Oh my god, that was chapter 1. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to a threatening phone call. Great. This is going great. This is going fantastic. Alright, after persuading Ariishi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tsutsumi and Ario have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. If this is the phone, then I wonder if they're gonna find Okie and his body. I don't know. Maybe they're going that way. Who knows? Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries.
This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom.
Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around.
Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then.
Or maybe someone's been observing our movements.
What? No way.
It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place.
Let's hope we finally get a lead.
Yep, Kinshibori Park. Yeah, there he is. Whoa, whoa, what the hell is this?
Is he dead? Has a body been discovered?
Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too?
Hang on, I'm gonna call this in.
I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around.
Boss, bad news.
What is it?
Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensic team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive.
That is bad news. So they got someone else. You think that
You think this is the work of a curse bearer?
with suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while.
Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing.
Let me drink some water before I have to deal with this.
Boss, the phone.
What about it?
It's ringing.
It sure is.
Aren't you gonna pick it up?
Huh? Why would I?
Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious.
A young man in his 20s killed in cold blood. He's definitely dead, but I can't quite discern the cause from what I've seen. There are no obvious external wounds, but what is that leaking from his mouth?
Is it not just saliva?
The phone booth seems to be ringing. I didn't even know that these could receive calls. I checked the surroundings earlier. There were no signs of a curse bearer or any other curse echoes around. The ringing of the phone is the only sound cutting through the quiet park.
Hey.
He seems distracted by the phone. Oh, give it a rest. Do you have any...
Do you have anything better to do?
Well, not exactly.
Then why don't you pick it up?
Because I'm scared! Anything cool here, though? No? No swag? No drip? Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll answer it. Fine. Well, we better go check it out.
You're right. But be careful, it could be a curse.
Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone?
You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now.
Damn it. I'm saying. Hello? Kinshibori Park phone booth. What the fuck?
Are you fucking with me, Tatsumi? Or are we just too scared to answer the phone?
Who is this? Who the fuck fuck is this? I finally got him! The real deal! Detective Tetsuo Tsutsui himself! Who the fuck is this? I can't give him a good voice. I guess I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Ah, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. What the fuck? Have you forgotten already? After all that time we spent together. Oh, is this a killer? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this Fumichika Najima? What? Did you say Fumichika Najima? Like the one from the Najima murders? Ding ding ding! You got it! Nope, wrong voice. I had a feeling the great Chief Tatsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I repented. My conscience. I repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Najima, he must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So this is payback. Damn it. What is your goal? What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle at all. It would be all too easy just to kill you, tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time of nurturing a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tatsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you. I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you beg on your knees. Weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. No, I'm so sorry, dear Najima. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm gonna kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss? What about me? Or, wait, are you just trying to protect me? There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you. Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all? Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Hanjo. What? She does? No, forget it. That isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. I love it.
Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears.
Fuck you.
I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times.
I won't let that happen. Okay, same line. How did you know where I am?
That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. I guess I could give you a little hint.
Go on.
Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Tsutsumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no?
Najima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse.
Indeed. What a peculiar curse it is. But that's where my hints end.
Okay. God damn it, the curse cycle couldn't have fallen into worse hands.
One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing.
I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored.
No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done.
But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here.
You couldn't.
Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll be all your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic, it must be tearing you apart.
Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong.
Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me.
You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off?
Who knows?
Then how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole?
Idiot. You think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you.
I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Najima.
You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough subjects to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid.
Wait, Najima, you're after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Boss!
Ario, did you catch all that?
Najima, what is he planning?
Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky.
You mean with Najima being a curse bearer?
Who knows? Just our luck, really. Could have been a worse guy. Couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then, we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many cursed stones as we can before then. Let's hurry.
Aye, aye, boss.
Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night.
Najima's threats, along with the curses, were kept a secret from the general public. However, the Hanjo serial killings still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. What?
Oh, right, this was... Right, I remember, okay. Right, he's the dude in the gardens, I think. At Tatsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tatsumi and Ario themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, who are we going next? I guess we'll just go with... We'll keep going with Tetsuo. With Mr. Tatsumi. Let me just check something real quick. No, leave me alone. Hold on. Come on, I'm just trying to check something, phone, please. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threat of mass murder, the problems just pile up. Putting the detective's goals of collecting all the detective's goal of collecting all the curse stones in jeopardy. Tatsumi leaves Ario to handle the investigation while he catches a quick break.
Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information.
Took you long enough. Well, we've got ourselves quite the mess. Strange deaths popping up all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking into Yoshima and Nijima. For now, we better start following up on the few leads we've got. Guess I better see what Ario found out. Alright. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy, but I'm glad to have him on my side. Gave me a chance to rest up.
Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in.
Thanks. The floor is yours. Oh my fucking god. Here we go. Serial killings.
A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here.
Okie.
He's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who's worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned.
Huh. Okay, but doesn't that mean... due to water in the lungs? The jump from mysterious school horror and mystery woman to serial killer has declared war on the town was so quick. Yeah, I assume this is your first stream in this watching this game, so that'll happen. That's expected. That's expected. Although to be fair, that was even a lot for me as well. Things were happening. Okay, if he drowned, doesn't that already imply that it was Yoko? Because wasn't that the whole point of the one we had, of what Okie used? Right? Like, if we were to look at the 7 mysteries, which one did we have? We had... was it the Whispering Canal that we had? Yeah. Yeah, drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. And if we didn't have it, then Yoko had it. So I guess Yoko did kill Okie. That's the only thing that makes sense, at least. Unless there's another water-based mystery, but I don't think so. Mockingbirds, what's this? Oh, yeah, it's a sticker.
He drowned.
He drowned in the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here.
About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries too?
Yeah, the Whispering Canal.
That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'd be a link between a canal and death by drowning, don't you think?
Sharp thinking, Ariel. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next?
Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamizawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well...
Yes? Whoa.
The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop.
Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning... Oh, I have no clue. I don't know what this would be. I gotta look. I gotta read these.
Well, it's not the foot washing mansion, because that like has to do with sound.
No, I think that's the only one that does make sense. Killed by crushing one who hears the command. Yeah, so it's probably the foot washing mansion. It's all good, Skyon. Get some rest. The VOD will be up. The VOD will be up tomorrow at, should be around like 3 p.m. Eastern. That's when all the VODs go up. It's all good. Have a good night. Yeah, it has to be the foot washing mansion. It's the only one that makes sense.
Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was, a body has been discovered, is also to be related to the 7 mysteries.
Then is this Namagaki's doing? Shit, I knew he'd use it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs.
Got it. And as for the 3rd victim...
Oh shit!
He was identified as Kohei Jonoichi, 32, a teacher at Komigate High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs.
I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he could have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building.
A teacher dying at school? And not just any school. Komigate House is one of the 7 mysteries. Well, that's... Oh, that's interesting. It has to be the... Oh my god, what the fuck was that one? It wasn't the one-sided read. Because that's the one that Najima has. It's the Taiko? I believe? No, but don't... Which one do we have? I thought we had the Taiko. So that doesn't add... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh no, we don't know about the Taiko of Sugaru. Okay, I'm mistaken. No, okay, it's not the Taiko, it's... The Clappers? No. Which one was it? Fuck. No, I'm not thinking it's the janitor. It's... Because... I don't know. It could be the janitor, because the janitor is definitely evil because when we said something to him, Yakko died. So something is up with him, but I don't know what he has. Yakko had something. Which one was it? It's not this one. Fuck, which one was it? It's not the Taiko, because we should have information on it. No, that's the one Tsutsumi has. This is the teacher / researcher dude, I believe. No, I'm sorry, no, it's not. This is the lady with Richter, I believe. It's not beckoning light. Is it Fool's Procession? Oh my god. So this is weird because this is Yakko's power, kills by fatal fall. Sorry. So it is the Fool's Procession, which implies that Yakko killed somebody. Because this is Yakko's. So it has to be the Fool's Procession. So I wonder if it's a different... I don't know, that's weird. Huh, I don't know. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse.
1 second while I check something. Sorry, I'm sending otter image to Chris. Give me 1 second. There we go. She did get really angry at him then. No, she wanted to kill him, but in our version of events that we went through, that didn't happen. So I wonder if there's something else going on. Otter forever, it's true. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it, all, pulling the strings. Well, you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different, either.
Wait, hold on. Did I read that wrong? Oh, no, I did. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but... Oh, what if... I wonder... It's weird, but... is her name Michio? The girl who committed suicide. She had a stone. She's in her description, it said that she has a stone that was passed down by like her grandfather. Where is it? I thought it was Michio, but am I wrong by that? Yeah, no, it is Michio. Yeah, carried an old talisman, a memento of her father. So I wonder if that is actually a cursed object or cursed stone that has just been passed down, but I don't know. That feels like it might be a stretch, but like, if his death is done by a curse, it's the only thing that makes sense. A thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner, one who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. Okay. There aren't many people in this day and age that could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. I don't really know much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes!
hadn't thought of that.
There is one silver lining. Judging by my own cursed stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out.
Oh, that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime.
Exactly. It's also likely why Najima gave us till dusk. Also, he must have known the cursed stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way... Wait, is that the right line? Oh, no. Yeah, that's... No, wrong person. He must have known the curses couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers.
Aye, boss. Let's do this.
Curse bearers.
At the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Namagaki had the foot-washing mansion, and Hideki Ariishi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both their curse stones. And then there's Najima, who claims he has the one-sided reed.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Okay, yeah, so this is a list of who we know has what. So, yeah, the Fool's Possession is Yako, which we know. The Haunting, yeah, is Harue Shigima. Yeah, Evergreen Breach was originally ours, and then we grabbed the one that Namagaki had, the Foot-Washing Mansion. Najima supposedly has the one-sided reed, and then we took the Ever-Burning Lantern from Ariishi.
Ordo watching 3 consecutive streams this month. You investigate people like an animal that has been separated from its herd.
Yeah, it's true. You might be onto something with that. We'd better figure out who the remaining 5 are, quick. How should we go about looking for them?
There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Najima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there.
Aye, boss. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Ahem.
Yeah, that comment, the you play what was it, like you play this game like a animal separated from its herd or something like that. That comment's so fucking funny.
Hajime Yoshimi. I asked around Sumita's Community Safety Bureau, where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi.
Yeah, I heard about that. Wait, what? The apparent suicide of a... Yeah, okay.
He was trying to determine whether it was really a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. Wait, who did this? Was it Yoshimi? Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, interesting. So I wonder... Yeah, I wonder if the person who killed... No, because the spirit said it was an accident. I wonder if there is some larger curse or like cursed spirit that is orchestrating all of this, or something along those lines, and is trying to get resurrected. Because that would explain why the spirit board said that her death was an accident. Maybe it just wanted the talisman. Maybe that's the case. And maybe it didn't want Yoshimi investigating into it, because that would result in too much information getting revealed. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there has to be something else going on. Like some other entity is pulling strings as we're kind of getting into. But it already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up.
Huh? What was the evidence?
Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building, a ways away from the road.
And there was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yes, a truck or a flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. Huh. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. Whoa, interesting, okay. So there's a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics in the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. That'd be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. That's insane. Somebody just basically floored it. Wow. Like no stopping. Fuck, that's crazy. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community states they didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. But she could be a key witness. Can we have community safety director down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, coming out of high school is closed today. Because of the teacher that died? That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. In this fucked up curse war, it's kind of brutal to find someone just straight up killed. Honestly, yeah. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiance from community safety, not service. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But... oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Mayu Chozawa, female beautician. Mayu is a beautician and the fiancée of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida Police Department. Mayu's current whereabouts remain unknown. Southeast starting to look suspect. Crime of passion, perhaps? It's fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked and they've been together for over 10 years. You never know. Things can be different behind closed doors. I guess so. We'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancée as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. Alright. Fumichika Najima.
HQ has mobilized a search unit for Najima. But so far, we haven't received any word.
Guessing it wasn't at home or at work?
About that. Apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago.
You serious? So we have no idea where he lives.
It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at.
Whoa.
They told me he was only there for a month before he quit.
Hold on a second. You're telling me nobody caught that?
Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He said he also said he'd lost track of Najima when he moved to a new place.
Jeez, that's just sloppy.
I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. Dude's probably overworked.
So Najima got to fuck about unsupervised. God damn it. That asshole's annoyingly good at faking remorse, or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking him left a bad taste in my mouth.
He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it harder to track him down. That explained why he so brazenly made contact.
That asshole, he's mocking us. Oh, my back.
Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed.
That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk.
So he moved addresses a week ago. He's been working... He hasn't been at his job. Hold on. What did it say specifically? Because I wanna compare that information to the janitor. Because that janitor is a weirdo, and it would make sense if he was actually Najima in disguise. But if the information doesn't line up, because that would. Because I'm trying to think of what curses could possibly have been at the school, but the only ones I can think of is the one that Yako had. Supposedly there could have been another one, but it wouldn't have come from the school, I don't think. Okay, hold on. He was there only a month before he quit. But I think... Nope, wrong thing. I think the... What was his name? No. Wasn't Arishi. It's not you. Is it you? No. No. Well, this is Najima. Huh. No, 6 months ago. Yeah, his predecessor was nearing his retirement, so he began working as a replacement about 6 months ago. I guess he could have been doing both. I'm being insane about this. I'm like looking at his eyebrows. I'm being insane about it. They're kind of similar. The eyebrows kind of look the same. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, the eyebrows, look at them. They kind of look the same. It would be common. Like, it wouldn't certainly be a surprise if he was working 2 jobs and then decided to quit his job as at the factory. The one thing I don't understand is I remember in one, I think it was the discussion that Richter was having with is it Shigami? Shigima? You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Shigima. Nope. Yeah, Shigima. That's the last name, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Harue.
They talked about how, like, sometimes they give them different names. So I am kind of surprised that, like, the police doesn't know the alternate name, you know? Like Scott said earlier, janitor is a common get out of prison trope. Got out of... I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is very true. Interesting. Very interesting. Fumichika Najima.
Speaking of Najima,
Yeah?
did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible.
Oh, my back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either.
That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her?
Shut up. I don't have her contact info, right?
Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh?
Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and that we'd send an officer to find her and get her safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree.
I guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the hell did Najima do it?
Former, eh? That cuts deep.
Yeah, sorry, it's just kind of slipped out.
Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with this curse echo.
Back on topic already, huh?
He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance.
I see.
The one-sided read. What was that story about again?
Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up.
Right. One of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries.
Yeah, we can read it real quick. Hold on.
7 mysteries. The one-sided read. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomizo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomizo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomizo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's also his MO, because he would cut up the women and dump them in the river. I guess it wasn't only women, but he would dump up he would cut up the bodies and put them in the river. Or no, I'm sorry, no, I'm mixing up 2 things. I'm mixing up Najima and the person we don't know. We don't know who killed the child of Harue. I was making up 2 things there. But Najima did cut up bodies and was a awful human being. Just psychopath.
As for Najima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they've got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? We go to Kamigata High School to look at Hitomi Okuda, or to Michiyo Shiraishi's house to find more about her. Are you vibing with it? Are you getting funky with it? Are you moving? Are you vibing? Are you feeling the music? How you feeling?
Is the body still here or did they move it? Okay, they moved it. A lot we need to do, but not a lot we can do. It's looking good. We're gonna run out of time if we don't do something. Gotta keep moving. Jeez. Okay, so now we have more stuff for Harue. We have more stuff for the detectives. More stuff. Well, we already had stuff for her. I'll probably just keep going with. We'll do one more of Tatsumi and. Or maybe we'll go until we hit a roadblock. I don't know. We'll see. We're back to the buddy cop adventure. It's true. It's true. With dusk fast approaching, they have no time to waste. With that in mind, Tsutsumi and Ario direct their investigation towards Komagata High School and the Shiraishi residence. Honestly, I want to learn more about this. So I'm gonna go here first and then here. Even though both are really confusing because it makes no sense for Yago to have killed somebody if we didn't kill them. Unless it's another situation where like we didn't control it, you know? Like us, the viewer slash player. It seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. Okay. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. It really feels like old Tokyo. Alright, I'll go check out the house. Bye. That's my power fading away. Hey, what's up? Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home? Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there's no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. Oh shit, bird! Mockingbird 6. Ariel looks kind of disappointed. Banger track. Sounds like no one's home right now. Let's try again later. Oh, I guess we gotta go. Okay. Alright. Let's go to... I just pressed X thinking that would do something. I don't know why I did that, because I don't know what game that would even do that for. Okay. Here we are! Komagata High! Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under... What? Isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession, and of course where the teacher was killed. Sounds like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Oh right, speaking of schools. What is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high school you mentioned to help us? A lot of people involved in this case lead back to the school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us. For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor. Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? Why don't we give our young experts the opportunity to shine? When did you become such a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout out the area. The school gate will stay locked while the forensics inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Komagata High's music gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safety and sturdy. Don't tell me I stink! Alright, suspend. Yeah, can't progress any further, so we'll have to come back. I assume that's because we can go to Hitomi. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yako, Sakazaki, 8 a.m. Oh, good. Good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. Huh, it's morning. Are you okay? Can you remember your name? I'm the specter of the spirit board. I'm Yako. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mio, that's thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I mean, I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. Can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? The truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would have taken a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. It would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant, of a noble paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing! So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student. Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you complimented me like that. But anyway, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. But for now, let's head back to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its power is diminished, I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako? Is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean. I can't approve of it. The ride may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I have to go, but I'll watch the rest of the VOD to be back for the next stream. I'm really curious where this goes. Hell yeah! I'm glad you enjoyed. You can get the VOD will be up tomorrow, at 3 p.m. Eastern. It should be, at least. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Ooh, my back. Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako? I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the cursed stone at any point. Right. Thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. File updated. Candy Shop Senoya. Or Senoya. Word. An old-fashioned candy shop located on a street corner in Honjo. It has been in Yako Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjayaki and playing traditional tops and card game with the local children. Though traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats for kids, it is not uncommon to see these largely privately owned businesses become something more like general stores selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, also known as a doma, with a space in the back where customers can eat monjayaki, as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth when many confectionery manufacturers enter the market, are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and tastes.
And then the mockingbird.
Cool.
Huh? I thought it was unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Mr. Jonochi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch this morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jonichi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it. Keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry.
Person of interest updated. Dude's dead. Yes, his deceased body was discovered on the school ground at dawn.
Wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right, that's unusual. But she was at the school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonichi's death. About Mr. Jonochi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mio, wait for me! Huh? So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Oh, right. After I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms. Huh? So, that's what it was? I guess we'll learn about the exorcism first. Hey, Tommy, were you possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms that they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It's possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and a child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. So, the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. Huh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are a lot of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, he told me. Whatever. Might happen to me, whatever might happen to me, it doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yakko. I bet you can see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up all of a sudden saying she was gonna exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh. I guess that makes sense. That's fucking insane. Did you hear about Mr. Janucci's death? Just about Mr. Janucci? Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it at the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you. It was almost dawn. Probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out onto the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Somebody help me. Forgive me, Michio. Or something like that while he was running around. Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else out on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But just for a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh? I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life, like I was wrong and I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him? He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I better get out of here. Get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you've told us, it sounds almost like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonouchi and killed him. Hell if I know anything about that. I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they believe such an insane story anyway. Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, I guess there was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this wasn't just an unfortunate coincidence. This was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure that was hard enough for you. That's all I know about this asshole's death. Hey, Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it, it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonochi died, it sounds like a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up.
Yeah, that's true.
Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curses of the Seven Mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the Spirit Board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. That's all I know about that asshole's death.
Okay. If you say so.
You told me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jonochi collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom?
Oh my god.
You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right, with everything that happened with Mr. Jonochi. They'll suspect you if we told you that we saw you with him that night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults are jumping to conclusions. I understand, I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shit Jonochi called me over there acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out at the middle of the night? It's hard to explain where to start. What did you mean by Mr. Jonochi's acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever you wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Jonochi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible! You tell me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that had happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around, but she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Yeah, that's weird.
Because I remember Richter saying something along, like, meeting Janochi as well. And he said something along the lines like it was almost flipped. Like Michio had something on Janochi, but it was something like that. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret.
Michio? Why?
She probably thought she had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft.
No.
Of course, Janochi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now.
You told me if you knew about it, then why didn't you?
You trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming, he told me.
Michio, why?
Jeez. 1 second. Okay, so what was the dirt?
Did you hear what this dirt was?
No. Never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago.
For that long?
The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but it's more to a person than meets the eye, you know?
There must be some reason.
Dunno. Had nothing to do with me. Jeez. Okay, so the classroom last night. So last night, how did it start? Alright. Remember that noisy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real tough guy, but good at looking out for folks, so he was the only one I could talk to. Huh, so there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her, too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died.
Oh no.
You were there? Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi would always took me straight to that park. Then he'd listen to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day he called me over like usual. But something seemed off about him. Like he was worried about something.
Worried about something?
Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual.
A favor? What kind of favor?
Oh, is that the talisman that Michio had? Huh. Okay. He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one.
Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this?
Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had like a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject.
A talisman that Michio had?
He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michio couldn't tell, even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you.
And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio, what is it that had such a strong grip on you? So, basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up.
Wow.
So, since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. I knew there was something special about the two talismans. I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird, kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it? But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass, I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that... Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was gonna happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. Itomi. Yeah? That talisman, would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So, last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah, and I figured the piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to school tonight. He even gave me the code of the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and... What? So you were in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. Weird. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He got a hold of me, breathing heavily. Eep. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Janochi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and Old Man Ashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Janochi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman.
Okay.
I was dumb to fall for that creep. Janochi's trapped so easily. For that creep, Janochi's trapped so easy. Jesus. Could've gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. What you saw described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Janochi. She did have a reason to hate him, after all. No way. You really mean that? You mean that really was her ghost? Like, for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd really be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh. What if that's what happened? Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michio's death was an accident. She must have had some regrets. She really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't really think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but She did seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. She didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. That's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for the talisman. Sure. Thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Alright, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. And don't die out there, okay? Thanks. We'll be careful.
Wow, that was a lot. Jesus.
Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Janochi was killed by a curse just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Janochi seemed to be different.
Oh, here we go.
The people in the school at the time, other than us, were Mr. Janochi, Hitomi, and Old Man Ashimiya, who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person Hitomi saw. A girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. She's one. Mr. Janochi's pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right? That's why I say there are multiple. Oh, right! The person who killed Mr. Jonichi would have to be one too. Which means he must be either the mysterious girl or Old Man Ashimiya. Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonichi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Arishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of Old Man Ashimiya and Mr. Arishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh. That makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Arishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading somewhere. Someone may know where he is. Where to go then?
Oh my god. Okay, we're probably gonna stop there. So I'm gonna save. Because that was a lot. And doing voices is getting harder. So we're gonna stop there. I think that's a good spot. Okay, let me change scenes. But that is going to be it. That was a lot of information. A lot is going on. A lot of death. A lot of curses and serial killers and murders and death and... Yeah, a lot. But we will see more next week on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll have a schedule out tomorrow at some point. But yeah, other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all most likely on Tuesday for Hades.